I was dating this girl in Wasion, Ohio, and I had finally decided to go over to her house. We had been talking for quite some time, we had begun dating, and then she had been coming to my house, and she said, why don't you ever come over to my place? I said, you know what, that's right, that's fair, that's valid. I never come over. I was avoiding it at all costs because Wasion is known for being very racially motivated, but I think that you being the only Mexican woman inside of all of Wasion is quite alright, and I should probably come visit you. So I decided to. I went out and visited her. And by God, her house was amazing. It was nice, it was clean, it was kept. It was nighttime when I came over. So we had decided to stay in her room and watch things, and I heard rummaging throughout the entire house, the entire night. Ghost, perhaps? Casper the friendly one? No. It was a person, she said. Oh, that's just my roommate. I said, oh, economy is in shambles. Understand having a roommate. Perfectly understandable. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And then we proceeded to Goopel Gop Sleep Leak a Boink a Boink in the bedroom. Pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty efficient. So, I stay the night. Wake up the next morning and I decide for myself, well, I basically live here now. Might as well go make some breakfast. I go look for the cereal, peruse through the cabinets. And then, behind me, I hear a pair of cheeks, booty cheeks, rooming about. Clap, clap, clap. I'm thinking that's the girl, maybe. Wrong I was. A much thicker person. The roommate, I surmise. No! No. I surmised wrong. That's right, I said the word wrong too. I look through to the left. It's a man. A man with a dumpy, butt, booty ball, birthday suited. And I say, oh, hey, I'm sorry, you must be the roommate. Yeah, what's up? You are? I said, oh, I'm her boyfriend. Oh, cool, I was too. Pleasure to meet you. Okay, a little bit confused. By the way, he's fully no-clothed, straight deflated football. A tube of tennis balls is what I saw. A tall boy can of Red Bull, just crazy, just hanging there, slonging, gonging. And I'm like, oh, hey, hello to you too. You live here as the ex? Yeah, I don't have any place to stay, so I just decided to live here. And I said, are you two doing anything? Because I was confused, I was concerned, I was a little jealous, not gonna lie. That man was packing heat, and I came with no heat protection. He said, oh no, I'm fine, man. I just live here, don't worry about me. I'm Ace. Is that your name? No, I'm asexual. Oh, predator? No, I'm asexual. Oh, okay, alright, my bad, I'm sorry. So we began to talk, and we had a lot of things in common. Yu-Gi-Oh! Great guy. Cool dude. A lot of things we had in common. Naruto, Super Smash Brothers. Matter of fact, while he was butt, booty ball, no clothed on, body just freeing in the wind, Pocahontas style, we played Super Smash Brothers. And she woke up and said, oh, I see you met my friend. And then he turned and said, yeah, he's cool. You should keep this one, unlike you did with me. We're making jokes at her expense. Life is good. Then he expressed to me that he didn't want to live there. He said, this is a horrible place. I said, you know what? You're a cool guy. If we get to know each other better, I think you should live with me. He said, really? He said, but first you gotta know each other first. We should learn each other. He said, cool. So we added each other on Snapchat, began to talk to each other. Lo and behold, we became really good friends. And after a month, he moved in. She was very upset by this. I do not know why. She said, I don't know why you're living with my ex. You guys are so weird. I said, listen, it's okay. She said, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Same day he moved in, she moved out of the relationship. It was insane. I gained a friend but lost a lover. Truly equivalent exchange. Full Metal Alchemist. You love to see it. After that whole thing, I discovered that he loved walking around booty ball but no clothed. He loved walking around naked. He loved it. It was his favorite thing. He had not worn clothes the entire way through. Very clean body, by the way. I don't know why he didn't wear clothes. It messed me up a little bit. Didn't really grasp that. And then he proceeded to tell me that he had emotional feelings for me. He had felt kinship and a connection. He felt like nobody else understood him like I did. And I said, it's okay. Are you a bottom? He said, yes. I said, okay. And we were together for 2 weeks before I discovered that he really liked being no clothes around the house. I don't know why I'm not okay with that. Guests would come over. He barely would wear a robe. It was just out and hanging. It was not comfortable. I couldn't be with him. That was a red flag I felt. That was not cool. And he said, okay. I moved out of that house because he needed a place to stay. I then paid the rent for 3 years straight. I just, not like continually, I paid it in bulk. I asked my landlord if I could do this, and he said, yeah, no problem. As long as you pay the rent, you're perfectly fine. We can make a lease up for you, no problem. He just had to worry about internet and electricity. That's basically all he had to worry about. I think about this a lot, simply for the simple fact of the matter. What should I have done in that situation? What was the correct course in that situation? Should I have left the situation and not been with the guy? Should I have not done that? I'm bisexual. I'm biflexual. I gotta flex on all genders. That's how I operate. Some would call me pansexual, but I don't like dishes. I barely do them. I was the kind of guy that just wanted to live his life as free and as powerful as possible. I think it all stemmed from me going over that house that night. That was probably the biggest issue. I don't think you should live with your ex. I'll say it, a little bit of a controversial take. I think if you live with your ex or have a situationship going on where somehow your ex stays with you, I think you shouldn't do that. That's just me. Now, what happened afterwards? What's the resolution of this? What's the lesson learned from this story? One, never come to this channel. Never come to this page. Never come, edging, to this page expecting a lesson to be told from any of the stories that I tell. These are tales from my life. I am using this as a diary. I don't have one. I don't like writing things down. This is just the tales from my life, and how I express them is how I express them. What am I to do with this? What happened afterwards? Well, the girl, she messaged me and said, I see you figured out the biggest issue about him, huh? Yeah. And she said, it's the fact that he is a member of the Neo Party. What? Hold on. Whoa, I discovered some new lore. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a supremacist. What? That never came up in any of the conversations. That never came up. I said, no, he just likes walking around the house naked. And she said, oh yeah, that too. Why was this never brought up? Why was this never in any of the I texted him immediately afterwards. I said, hey man, are you a member of Germany's finest group with a man with a weird mustache? And he said, oh yeah, but I like you because you're one of the good ones. And I said, oh, weird too. It's a Mexican guy doing this. I don't know why he was doesn't make any sense. They shouldn't even have allowed him in. Everything about that situation messed me up mentally. I feel like I keep getting into these cartoonish evil situations. I could avoid them at all. I could avoid them. I really could, but I just keep wanting to do things. I keep wanting more from people. I keep wanting these things. Anyways, that situation ended amicably. And if you ever have a situation like this happen to you, if you ever have anything that happens like this, just tell yourself, do you deserve that? Anyways, I have no lesson from this. Bye.